Crafting Vicky here with you, and I wanted to share with you all the stuff that I created over the past few weeks. I didn't share it with you live, and some of the stuff that I did create got sold right away without me even mentioning it. So I'm not going to share those items with you because, like I said, they're already sold. But there are some items that, like I said, that I created and I had not shared with you guys. So wanted to share them so that you can see what's in the Etsy store, and I will be putting in the description box below the link to the items. So I've got two of these big sets of cards, and they're in a folder, and these folders were created with a big recycled envelope, and then I did some collage papers on it, and then put some white paint on top, and I really love how these turned out. They're basically, what's the size? 9 inches by 5.5, and you could use these as a cover for a journal afterwards if you wanted. I've sewn in a pocket inside them because of the fact that I wanted them to be able to hold the cards, because they're not like the smaller ones, which are easy, like they fit exactly. These, because the cards were so much smaller than the envelope, it wasn't really fitting, it was sliding, so I've decided to do a pocket, which makes it even better to make a little journal out of it afterwards. So in case you're interested, and they contain 6 cards inside, and those cards are the ones that have a white backing, so they don't open up like typical cards, but they have these gorgeous envelopes, and all of them have been distressed. So you've got this one, and then that, some butterflies, another set of butterfly, and these. So that's one of the sets. And let me put it back in, and then I can show you the other one, because the thing is, in Etsy I've put them as options of the different things, so obviously it doesn't showcase the same way as when I share it with you guys. So this is the same measurement as the other one, same principle with the fact that it has a pocket. And the cards in this case were done on my Patreon video, on one of my Patreon video, and I've used some stamps to decorate the different cards. So they're all, again, the same type of cards. And I've used some frames from a book that I've cut out, so they really turned out pretty. If I say so myself, I really like them, and they're vintagey and just yummy. And what's fun, as mentioned, is the fact that you can reuse the cover to make something if you want, so, which I think is a fun way of having a double duty. Then there's these little books. So I've got one small one left. So this is the like a matchbook type of thing, and so there's one left of the small one. This is 3.5 by 2.25, and it contains some papers, so 9 pieces of paper if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 9 pieces of paper, and the papers itself measures 6.25 by 2.25. And so you've got painty papers, you've got some music papers, you've got some book pages, as well as a ledger paper. So I thought this would be really fun if you want to carry it along. So you've got a bit of ephemera, and then you've got 2 big packs, two bigger matchbook. Same logic, same thing, except that they're bigger. They also contain 9 papers, but the big one, these are 3.5 by 3. Yeah. And then the papers themselves are actually they're actually 6.5 by 2 3/4, so they're bigger. And you got some map paper. I think I skipped that in the smaller one, but there should be some map paper as well in there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, actually this one doesn't have map paper. This one does though. So you've got different papers, so you've got the 2 different options. So the bigger one or the smaller one. And they're similar. They're made the same way, both of them. So this one also has some map paper. So I thought those, like I said, could be really fun to bring along to have some little fun ephemera. And then I've got 2 little magnets, and this one says be fearless, and this one says look on the bright side. And they're made with painty paper on top of wood. So I've got those. Then I've got 3 sets of cards that are left in the smaller size of pocket, and these covers are 6 inches by 4 3/4. And the same thing, these could be reused if you wanted to use them for making a journal afterwards. They've been stitched on top. The envelopes are stitched and hand painted. These ones here have little butterflies, and these are little altered playing cards that I've painted so that they would have different options. And the cards themselves are 5 1/4 by 4 inches. So this is the little set of butterflies. I'm really happy with how these little booklets came out. I had a lot of fun making them. So these are birds, and same thing. Except that in this case, the birds are on top of some painty papers instead of doing the altered card. And so there's sets of 5 cards inside of these instead of the 6 cards that are inside the bigger. And then this one I thought was just adorable. It's little frogs, little toads, and I just loved how it turned out. I think it makes it more masculine, and I really love it. It really, I had fun, a lot of fun making these. So they're all different little toads with different little sayings. And this one. And finally, the last but not the least, the other items that I have put in my Etsy store are these here, which are some Zen doodles that I did on little cards, and then I put them on top of a wood piece, and they've been varnished. Obviously the wood has been cut. It's scrap pieces of wood, that so there's the edges are not necessarily like fully even, but I think it adds character, and there's a little thing to hold it on the wall, or you could just hold it on your desk as well. They would all stand that way, so if you don't want to put it on the wall, they could just hang that way in your on your desk. So this one says be you, says choose happy, create your own sunshine, and dream big. So I hope these measure approximately, because like I said, the wood is not all even, and it's yeah, it's recycled wood, but I painted it black, and I think it really makes the little cards pop. So these measure approximately 4.5 by 4.5, and about 3/4 of an inch thick. So those are the items that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that you enjoy, and go and check them out in the description box below. There will be links to them, and I just hope that you stay safe, and I will see you soon with some more stuff. Bye everyone.